Today is only 11 degrees outside, so I got a little heater out here with me. We're gonna paint some of this black today, at least the frame rails. Firewall turned out nice. I'm trying to figure out what I'm really gonna do with where the steering column comes out. I don't know whether I'm gonna cover up that hole some more or not. I'm thinking about that one still. So we're gonna paint this, and then I'm gonna lay the motor mounts. I wire wheeled those the other night. It was late and I just didn't film it. It's my fault. But anyway, I'm gonna lay those out on the garage floor and we'll get those primered up so we can paint those too. Just keep plugging away at it. All right guys, got things set up here. I got the motor mounts in the transmission dipstick here. We're gonna go ahead and primer those, and then in a little bit we're gonna go ahead and shoot some black paint on the frame, and then we'll just kind of move on from there. So let me flip you around and show you what we got. I'm going to show you what I have set up over here, and I know I'm going to get made fun of for my setup, but it's part of what I have around the house, and I think it's going to work. So I got two ladders with a broom handle going across, and there is the transmission dipstick tube and my motor mounts. I'm going to shoot those with primer, let those dry, and then I'm going to go ahead and shoot those with black paint as well. Hey, my protein bar. Anyway, we're going to get working. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and spray this with the black paint. This is just tractor truck implement paint. From what I've talked to with a few guys, they're saying that's pretty tough paint. So we'll see. We'll get started on painting this up a little bit. See what else we can get into today. So obviously this is the front of the truck. I got all of this painted up through here. I think it turned out really well for it being a spray can. I'm still working on the back firewall here. There's still some holes, as you can see. The master cylinder was coming through right here. I'm going to go ahead and plug that up because there was a big hole behind it. And also there was a metal plate that's back here that I'm going to go ahead and rivet another plate onto that. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my steering column hole there. I honestly think it's too big, so I'm trying to get my power steering pump all painted up and put back on the truck so I can realign this and make sure that that's going to work okay. This hole right here was where the throttle cable was coming through, and I'm going to go ahead and plug that up and make it look nice, and then we'll just drill one big hole around it. Over here is the power steering pump here. I just gotta still do the back side of that. I have it sitting up on top of a 2x4, so it's turning out really well. Okay, I got the power steering pump all painted up. There are some imperfections here where I accidentally hit it while we were putting it on. I had to have Wyatt come out and help me. It was too heavy for me to lift up and hold up by myself, and then put the bolts in. So there's 3 bolts that hold it on. These 2 are snug down pretty good. This one here we're going to go ahead and tighten up. I don't know the torque specs on it, so I'm going to have to look it up online, or I bought a Heinz book, and then my brother had a Chilton's book, so hopefully it has torque specs on that. I can get it off there and torque it down. So we'll go ahead and put this bolt on and then go from there. If you hear like a fan going, I have a little fan or a little heater back here that's on. It's good and cold here in Ohio today. I think it was 18 when I went out to the truck this morning. So anyway, we'll get busy putting this on, and then I'll show you the paint on the frame and keep on moving. Snug it down pretty good. Alright, let me show you what the imperfections are here. Alright guys, here real quick, I think the paint turned out pretty well. I like it black like this. It's got a good shine to it. It seems to be pretty durable too. Like I hit those 2 spots. Let me show you right quick on what, I don't know if you guys can see it right there. I dropped it a little bit when I was picking it up, and then there's a piece on this frame right here that's kind of nicked up, and then on this side too, which is right there. So I don't know, that's just me being me. I'll go back through and put a little bit more paint on it and make it look nice again. Anyway, I shut the heater off, that way y'all can hear me a little bit better. All right, there's what we got. All right, that's going to wrap up today's video, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Peters Outdoors, and also on Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.